Let's go, amigos. 49. Revolution. Molting. The Chinese character for this hexagram means in its original sense an animal's pelt. That means its skin, which is changed in the course of the year by molting. Alright, skin, hair, fur, whatever. From this, the word is carried over to apply it to the moltings in political life. The great revolutions connected with changes of government. The two trigrams making up the hexagram are the same two that appear in Kuei opposition. I think that's how you pronounce it, 38. That is, the two younger daughters, Li or Lai and Tui. But while there, the elder of the two daughters is above, and what results is essentially only an opposition of tendencies, here, the younger daughter is above. The influences are in actual conflict, and the forces combat each other like fire and water, lake, each trying to destroy the other. Tell me about it. Hence the idea of revolution. The judgment, revolution. On your own day you are believed. Supreme success, furthering through perseverance. Remorse disappears. Political revolutions are extremely grave matters. They should be undertaken only under stress of direct necessity, when there is no other way out. Not everyone is called to this task, but only the man who has the confidence of the people, and even he only when the time is ripe, like a fucking banana. Yeah? He must then proceed in the right way, so that he gladdens the people and, by enlightening them, prevents excesses. Furthermore, he must be quite free of selfish aims and must really relieve the need of the people. Only then does he have nothing to regret. Times of change, and with them their demands. Times change, and with them their demands. Thus the seasons change in the course of the year. In the world cycle also there are spring and autumn in the life of peoples and nations, and these call for social transformation. The image, fire in the lake, the image of a revolution. Thus the superior man sets the calendar in order and makes the seasons clear. Fire below and lake above combat and destroy each other. So too in the course of the year a combat takes place between the forces of light and the forces of darkness, eventuating in the revolution of the seasons. Man masters these changes in nature by noting their regularity and marking off the passage of time accordingly. In this way, order and clarity appear in the apparent chaotic changes of the seasons, and man is able to adjust himself in advance to the demand or even to the demands of the different times. The lines. 9 at the beginning means, wrapped in the hide of a yellow cow. Changes ought to be undertaken only when there is nothing else to be done. Therefore, at first, the utmost restraint is necessary. One must become firm in one's mind, control oneself. Yellow, as I've told you before, amigos, is the color of the mean, and the cow is the symbol of docility. So, as I was saying, one must become firm in one's mind, control oneself, and refrain from doing anything for the time being, because any premature offensive will bring evil results. Remember that. 6 in the second place means, when one's own day comes, one may create revolution. Starting brings good fortune, no blame. When we have tried in every way to bring about reforms, but without success, revolution becomes necessary. But such a thorough going upheaval must be carefully prepared. There must be available a man who has the requisite abilities and who possesses public or even public confidence. To such a man we may well turn. This brings good fortune and is not a mistake. The first thing to be considered is our inner attitude toward the new condition that will inevitably come. We have to go out to meet it, as it were. Only in this way can it be prepared or even be prepared for. I'm tired, I've just come back from work, I had a drink of wine. Anyway, 9 in the third place means starting brings misfortune, perseverance brings danger. When talk of revolution has gone the rounds 3 times, one may commit himself, and men will believe him. Let there be light. When change is necessary, There are two mistakes to be avoided. One lies in excessive haste and ruthlessness, which bring disaster. The other lies in excessive hesitation and conservatism, which are also dangerous. Not every demand for change in the existing order should be heeded. On the other hand, repeated and well-founded complaints should not fail of hearing. When talk of change has come to one's ears 3 times and has been pondered well, he may believe and acquiesce in it. Then he will meet with belief and will accomplish something. There's a little note here. Goethe's tale, you know, he did Faust, Das Märchen, in which the phrase, the hour has come, is repeated 3 times before the great transformation becomes. Right, known in the 4th place means that remorse disappears, men believe him. Changing the form of government brings good fortune. Radical changes require adequate authority. A man must have inner strength as well as influential position. What he does must correspond with a higher truth and must not spring from arbitrary or petty motives. You hear me? Then it brings great good fortune. If a revolution is not founded on such inner truth, the results are bad and it has no success. For in the end, men will support only those undertakings which they feel instinctively to be just. 9 in the 5th place means the great man changes like a tiger or a panther or a jaguar. But it says here, tiger. Could be a lion. Anyway, even before he questions the oracle, he is believed. A tiger skin with its highly visible black stripes, check this out, black stripes on a yellow ground. Yeah, you see that? See some tiger stripes? Black stripes on a yellow ground. Shows its distinct pattern from afar. It is the same with a revolution brought about by a great man. Large, clear guiding lines become visible, understandable to everyone, like New Zealand moving towards Australia. Therefore, he need not first consult the oracle, for he wins the spontaneous support of the people. 6 at the top means the superior man changes like a panther. Yeah? Go with clouds. Yeah? The superior man changes like a panther. The inferior man molts in his face. Yeah? Starting brings misfortune. To remain persevering brings good fortune. After the large and fundamental problems are settled, certain minor reforms and elaborations of these are necessary. These detailed reforms may be likened to the equally distinct but relatively small marks of the panther's coat, or the jaguar, or the puma. As a consequence, a change also takes place among the inferior people. In conformity with the new order, they likewise molt. Motherfuckers. This molting, it is true, does not go very deep, but that is not to be expected. We must be satisfied with the attainable. If we should go too far and try to achieve, or even try to achieve too much, it would lead to unrest and misfortune. For the object of a great revolution is the attainment of clarified, like butter, of clarified, secure conditions ensuring a general stabilization on the basis of what is possible at the moment.